What's up, Pata fam? Gonna give everybody a few seconds to come in here. I'm not the best at this live stuff yet. I'm a work in progress, if you will, but hopefully it's working. Gonna give you guys some updates and things like that on what's going on with this case in Maricopa, as well as some interesting footage and everything of that nature. So let me see. Wonder if I can see it live on YouTube because I'm using StreamYard right now. So bear with me, you guys. Like I said, I'm a rookie, but I really want to see what my Pata fam is saying. So let me try to get comments. Oh, crap. I don't want to be playing that. Hold on a second. All right. I don't want to get copyright struck. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? If I log out and I go to my other account and make it look like I'm just a spectator myself. All right, we got
Other
three.
account
Oh, gotta
and
mute
make
that. All right. All right. All right, chat. I can see you guys. I can see three people in there right now saying what's up. Guys, go ahead and type something. Let me know how the audio sounds and all that good stuff. Say hi if you can. Wait for a few people to get in here. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. Let's see here. Can you guys hear me all right? Can you drop like a one in the chat if you guys can hear me okay? I don't see anything yet. I want to type something in the chat here. I typed hello. All right, I got a one from Angel. Hey Angel, how you doing? All right, golf head, I see you in there. You got 10 people watching. We'll wait for a few more people to come in. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I want to give a shout out to my channel members, Vince B and Richard A. Appreciate you guys. And I got a few super chats or super thanks lately from David, AR, and Rick. Appreciate y'all. And also, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Daggett, Teacher Shane, soon to win audits, Tyrone P, Chicago Johnny, Michael G, Mel B, Robert L, Dorothy K, Stephanie G, and Daniel E. Or Danielle E. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a male or female, so forgive me if I got it wrong. But those are people that have helped the channel one way or the other, support it through GoFundMe or some other method. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And if you guys support what I do, please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon or just, whatever way you feel that you want to help support. It's all greatly appreciated because it is expensive doing what I'm doing and I'm not making any money yet. Believe me. I'm spending a lot of money driving around and with getting records and body cam footage and all that. It's expensive. It just is. So it'll be a while before I make money at this proposition, but that's not why I'm doing it. And I'm going to start off talking about that, where you get a lot of people that claim, oh, you're into this for the money and views and all that. Not the case with me, maybe some other people, but I used to get stopped by the police a lot, and I didn't know my rights. And even to this day, I'll just be driving doing the speed limit, and I'm sure you guys, if you drive, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just get um, stopped to be checked out. I've had a cop just flat out tell me, we're not really here for your window tint or whatever it is that they stop me for. They say, we're looking for people with felony warrants and drunk drivers and you know people that are maybe the car smells like alcohol or weed, like they're fishing. And a lot of people don't like to admit that, but it's the truth. Cops fish. They don't have quotas written down per se, because that's going to be a smoking gun that nobody wants to admit to. So what happens is the police, um oh, hey, Angel, but the police they do have quotas that are unwritten. So basically it's called, the performance of the cop. So these cops have to go out and produce something. They can't just keep coming back to the police station every day with nothing. They got to have some type of citation, some type of um, fine. There's got to be some action from that police officer, for the most part, every day. And these police know that. And so sometimes when times are slow, they're going to go out and create some action, if you get what I'm saying. So they'll follow you and they'll find some reason to pull you over. And a lot of times it's bull. We know how it goes. Oh, you failed to turn within 300 feet of a crossway and all this obscure crap that makes no difference in reality. But technically, it's on the book somewhere that you didn't signal within 150 feet of a four-way intersection, or whatever. And they look to get into your life. They want to bring themselves into your life. So I've dealt with a lot of that in the past, and I used to drive some pretty flashy stuff. So as a young man, um, of color, I was definitely targeted. Cops always wanted to search my car. They always wanted to look into if they could bust me with something. And so I dealt with a lot with police, and I always had it in my heart to educate people when I got older and had the means and the ability. I didn't know YouTube didn't exist back then, but I've always felt compelled to inform people of their rights. That's what my channel is all about. If you notice, I don't go out and just start cussing at cops and flipping them off and just trying to create any type of reaction that I can. I'm not knocking those channels that do that, but it's just not my thing. I like to go out and be quiet. I like to just test if you're quiet and you don't create a scene, how you're treated in public. That's what I'm all about. All my videos reflect that. I only get kind of loud and boisterous when people come at me. I don't start it. So, take that take from that what you will. All right. So I'm going to show I'm going to talk. Well, let me talk about a couple other things, but I got some good videos for you guys too. I'm going to share with you some audio and video stuff. So, anyway, the other thing is, man, these people that take the oaths, like the last video about Cardi B, I posted the full video. That officer's been officer for 20 years, I believe he said, and with that department, I think for 12. Um, and he doesn't even know the oaths. It's just they just parrot it back. They don't even know it. That's embarrassing. You're swore to protect something and you don't even know what it is. What who makes the test for that? They don't even have to memorize it when they get sworn in. They just parrot it back. They make it so easy for these cops to swear to something that they literally don't even know. Just repeat after me. It's like a dog and pony show. It is ridiculous, man. So all right. So what else I got to talk about? Nothing from the court in California. When I went and kind of went in on the judge there, they promised me that I would get the records, and yeah, they haven't sent me anything. I called back. I actually went back to the court. The judge said, "Oh, the records will be available." I went back. I left a note for the judge because the judge wasn't there. They called me and told me that they're going to give me the records of the audio transcription of me and the judge talking when they threatened to arrest me. And yeah, I haven't got anything to this day. No communication, no nothing. And of course, the judge wouldn't let me record in that courtroom. That's the one out in California that I put up. So just to update on that. I might pursue it more, but I kind of got a feeling I'm never going to see those records. Let's see. So nothing from Cali Court. All right, guys. So you can see right here on my screen, this is the Maricopa Library. And we're going to play a little video here of Mr. Bernius body cam. I'm going to actually make a real video about this. But for now, I'm just going to give you guys a little sneak peek on Mr. Bernius's body cam. So just to give you a little context, this part of I got a few body cam videos from that incident, but this one is about this is what he did after the fact of him arresting me and charging me. So he kind of realizes, oops, maybe I stepped in it like I told him he did. And it's like he's going back into the library to cover his tracks, to kind of beef up the situation and make it seem like I was in there causing chaos to justify what he did to me. So I want you guys to take a look at this clip, and hopefully you hear it good, the audio good. I'm going to turn off this little background music. Hold on a second here. You just turn this down, and then let's put this over here. All right, and then we're going to play it and hear what Mr. Bernius had to say. I hope the audio comes in good. This ain't really what I want to do here. Let me see. That's a little better. You guys see that pretty good? Hey, Sane Gang, glad you liked the Harrison, Arkansas video. I got another one coming out too, just so you know. All right, guys, listen to this. Come on up. So this is Bernius walking into the post office after I was charged and everything.
Good, man. No, wasn't you? Cool. So who called? Okay. No, wasn't you? Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Oh crap! I got two streams going. Hold on. Okay. Hope you guys can hear all right. So Becky called. Mind you guys, nobody said anything in the library until the lady at the post office, of all things, started the crap of you can't record in here. So just keep that in mind. No Patreons, no library employees, nobody had anything to say to me the whole time I was there until this one lady started it all up. The lady at the post office. Let's continue.
Okay.
So Bernius is looking for Becky. There's Nolasco. He's the one that the citation's under, who never even really talked to me.
Hi, Becky.
Hi.
Here comes Becky, guys.
Bernius, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Can we talk somewhere?
Yes.
What do you want to talk? Sounds good. Sounds good. So, can you tell me what type of disturbance this mail caused within this facility?
So, Arizona State statute for libraries. They come in and video record patrons providing identifying information. That could be their face, their voice. We provided him with a copy of the statute.
Okay.
He refused to. He denied that this was actually a statute.
Okay.
Refused to stop recording.
Okay.
By the way, the statute that she gave me was definitely an Arizona statute. However, it had nothing to do with me recording, which we'll get into in a minute. But just to be clear, this library didn't even give me the statute from their they didn't give me the rules from their library. They gave me the rules of Pima County, Pima, which is a neighboring county there. I think Tucson's there. So they gave me that. They couldn't even produce their own rules with the statute on it. And there was no signs or anything saying you can't record people, nothing of that nature in the whole library. But I'm going to try not to interrupt this too much. But let's keep going with Miss Becky here.
So while this was going on, can you tell me what was occurring within? Did it disrupt the peace? Did it disrupt the work environment? Did it disrupt?
Okay, I got to interrupt again. Sorry. But look how he's leading. That's called leading. Did he disrupt the peace? Did he disrupt the work environment? Maybe, but you know, all this is an attempt to demonize me for recording in public. By me quietly recording in public, I disrupted the peace. I disrupted the work environment. See how they use manipulation and tactics in order to justify their tyranny? It's crazy. All right, let's go.
Anyone inside this facility?
He kept on trying to engage us.
Okay.
Confrontational.
Okay.
Quinn Knoll, who was our director, he was here, and Carmen Dagley, who was our safety person, she also came over to have a copy of the statute as well. He kept trying to engage us, trying to provoke us.
Okay.
So
what was his demeanor like as far as was it yelling? Was his voice loud?
No.
Okay. Did at any time did you ask for him to leave?
I don't know if Quinn take the lead on things. I don't know if he asked him to.
Okay. Can we find out? Because I was told you guys did.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know who asked for him to leave.
That was probably Quinn.
Okay.
Let's go here.
So you guys were trying to ignore him and go about your duties within this facility,
right?
And he wouldn't allow you guys to do that.
No. We were not at a certain point.
Yeah. While he was speaking with you and you're trying to do your duties within this facility, was he interrupting anyone else's business that you can remember?
I don't think he interrupted the pages or the clerks who sit at the desk. I don't think he interrupted their duties.
Okay.
I during the time that he was here and tried to engage us, I did assist a patron, and he followed me with what I was doing for that patron.
Okay.
And recorded my activities.
Okay.
Him recording me is not an issue, but I think he was still trying to provoke.
Okay. Do you have a copy of that statute?
Yes.
If you don't mind?
Bernius probably would have never asked for a copy of that statute had he not realized that the flame was about to get put to this whole situation. He should have asked for that statute first and read it and seen that nowhere in that statute does it say that that forbids the public from coming in there and recording, or got on the horn with his what do they call that, the prosecutor or the, not the prosecutor necessarily, but the district attorney. Any legal representation for that region could have looked at that if they're competent and would have said, you know what, leave this guy alone. He's not breaking anything. That statute is for the workers. Anyway, let's continue, fam.
How are you? Good.
I am one of the supervisors.
Sounds good.
Hey, Bud. another part for that statute. Absolutely. This is Doug Fortunato. He's
Hi, Doug.
our supervised librarian. This
Pretty
is
good.
Melissa Turner, another supervisor.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, you guys always like coming over here with all their problems.
It's okay.
At least we're close.
If it's not you guys, it's somebody else.
People just laughing, loving the fact I was just cuffed and stuffed in a car. My rights violated for quietly taking pictures in a public library. These people are crazy.
So, who asked for him to leave? Were we able to find that out?
No, let me call Flynn.
Okay.
That's on my phone now.
I told him he couldn't videotape. Then he proceeded to videotape.
Okay.
Yeah, like she's my boss. I told him.
But he didn't want his face shown because he had a mask on.
Yeah.
So, and a hat.
Yeah.
Hat and a mask. Oh, that's illegal. Right around COVID time. Yeah.
They're all about their privacy,
I know.
right? But nobody else's privacy matters.
Well, I haven't even watched this video all the way through, but you guys hear what this guy just said? He said they're all about their privacy, but nobody else's privacy. Well, genius. You create your privacy. It's not a hard concept. If you put on dark shades, hat, glasses, wigs, whatever you do, that's how you create your privacy. You can't expect the world to turn their head and not look at you when you walk out, dumbass. You create your privacy, which is what I did. Not that greatly, I mean, but still, I mean, that's what they're claiming is I had on a hat and a COVID mask over my face. Big deal.
Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate it.
Oh, do we have any balls for the steam test?
Let's take a quick pause here and see what they gave him. Here's a record user records violation. It's kind of fuzzy, but yeah, their statute, it's written real murky. It's real murky the way they write it without saying you can't record people in public in the library. I mean, and you can't record people in the library. They write it real murky and they're like, oh, this is a limited public forum. We have the ability to control the activities here. And they cite the statute, which we're going to go over in a second. But they just kind of dance and fiddle around with it instead of saying, hey, recording of people inside the library is prohibited. Simple. Because of this statute, put the statute and say, due to this statute, you can't record people inside of the library. You can't record patrons inside of the library. So if that's their stance, why don't they just spell it out? You know why? Because it's unconstitutional and it wouldn't hold up. So they don't want to quite say it, but they just want to imply it. And hopefully that's enough to, get you to lose, give up your rights. Let's continue, guys.
I don't remember. Did he order more?
I don't know.
So Bernius is definitely reading it. Let's see if he's smart enough to figure it out. I doubt it.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hey, how are you?
Oh, good.
How's your turtles?
They get off at 6.
Okay. Awesome. Do you have like a business card?
They're doing great. For me?
Yeah.
I think I do it that's old, but I do.
Okay.
It wasn't very difficult to trick Bernius. He goes, oh, okay, awesome. He didn't even say, hey, can you show me the part where the citizen is not allowed to videotape in here? Can you just underline that for me?
Or I can mute and get your information verbally if you'd like.
I love the mute. I love the mute. Bernius loves the mute button. Bernius is a fan of the mute button, guys.
All right. You need anything from me? Becky, check?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
You need anything from me?
Look at him covering up the camera, too, with the piece of paper. This guy.
No, there was, what was the, is he going going to be returning?
So we trespassed him.
Okay.
We issued him a criminal citation based on the mention. One of my partners asked, "Hey, did you guys tell him to leave?" And someone said yes. So he didn't leave. We showed up. He was still in the compound.
Right.
So we trespassed him. We'll give him.
He was still in the compound. He can't quite bring himself to say, yeah, he was leaving by the time we got here. He didn't leave immediately when you told him, but by the time we arrived, he was actually getting in his vehicle to leave. But nah, that wouldn't sound right. He was still on the compound. The public. All right.
Citation for trespassing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So there, Quinn, well, our manager Angela, who's off today,
Okay.
Angela Howell,
Okay.
and Quinn, they'll need this information.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Can you go to the truck and get my business card, and then that way you have it. Okay.
Okay, great.
You want to walk with me outside?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You have a good day.
All right. Excuse me. So you guys heard that. That's one of the body cams. I haven't released that on YouTube yet. I'll make a video about it later, but I'm giving you guys like a sneak peek. Also, I got something else for you guys. Check this out. Give me a second here. All right. Well, on the subject of the law that they're citing, the ARS law that they're claiming is the reason that I'm not able to film there. I did a little research, and a person that helps me out with legal stuff, you are, shout out. They actually did the research and provided this to me, but this is the House bill passed back in 1985 that is what that Arizona revised statute. Excuse me. Well, I got some record requests coming in right now on my email. But anyway, this is the House bill that is what that law is that Arizona revised statute is based off of. And as you can clearly see, this is written to prohibit the disclosure of records to Mr. Daggett. Shalom. Excuse me. This is supposed to be a statute that limits what the people that work at the library can do. So they can't tell you who checked out what when. I mean, read the statute for yourself, or this is the proposed bill before it became law. All right. From the House of Representatives all the way back in 1985. Privacy of User Records, House Bill 2317 is what they're talking about here. So the records may be disclosed by court order if required by law. Anybody who knowingly discloses any record or other information in violation of this section is guilty of a Class 3 misdemeanor. So anybody who works for the library system, any volunteers, anything like that, which you identify the person that came in and used the library is in violation of this act. This has nothing to do with you taking a picture or a video in the library as an individual. Absolutely nothing. You can't throw people in jail or trespass them for taking a selfie and somebody's in the background using, reading Time magazine. That's not what this is. They have twisted it and warped it into now giving them authority to bully people out of their rights. This is why we need auditors, because people, if you let them run carte blanche, they'll just interpret things however they want. Good example of that, guys, is I went to Oklahoma City a few weeks ago and did an audit, which will be coming out. And I did a records request. The records request was denied. Get this, because of, let's see, the first, because one of the amendments, let me make sure I get what this guy told me right. The records request for the 911 call in the body, I think it was for the 911 call. Yeah, for the 911 call was denied because he cited the First Amendment and specifically the right to redress your government. The attorney literally, or the city records clerk, said that that their attorney general or whatever, whoever the big guy is, determined that those records shouldn't be released because people have the right to redress their government. Think about that. The right to redress your government has absolutely nothing to do with you calling 911 for help. That's a public record. And they have every right to redact the identifying information, of course. But the record itself is still public and is not any type of violation of the Constitution of that person that called in, of their constitutional rights. But with a creative imagination, you could pretty much say and do anything, which is why we prove all things. So, and that's kind of what you see happening here in Maricopa. They took something that was clearly intended for them to follow. Library system official, employee, or volunteer who knowingly violates this section is guilty of a class 3 misdemeanor. They literally took something that was intended for them, not disclosing who checks out what, who logged into what, who did what, when. The workers not being able to give that information out. They literally took that and spun it into, you can't take a picture in here. You can't take a video in here of another person that's using a library. That's crazy. Crazy. So, but that's why we're here. That's why we do it. And we show this kind of stuff. All right, so moving on. Let me see. Does anybody got any questions real quick? Let me look in the chat. Let me make sure you guys don't have a question for me. If you have a question, go ahead and type it in there right now. See what I can do. I like to interact with my followers. Appreciate all the support from you guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to Corey, Wise Man. What's going on? Fat Boy, I already said hi to you in the chat, but hi again. Soon to win audits. Sane Gang, what's up? Kevin Lucas. Again to Angel Perez. What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Pata Cooper out in Cali. Appreciate you, brother. All right, well, let's see. I'll give you guys a second. I think I got a little lag going on here. Let me look at my emails real quick. If you guys got any questions, go ahead and throw them up in the comments. And I'll see what I can do to answer you. Otherwise, we're going to move on to another juicy sneak peek here for you. Medical as report. Okay, so I just got the medical report. I'll tell you one thing, man. As far as Maricopa goes, most of the things I've been dealing with are not very on point. It's not just the video, but trying to submit stuff to the court clerk and getting timely responses. It's been very, very bad. I think they're understaffed there or something. But it's not. I mean, there's been a lot of ball dropping with misspelling stuff and errors and problems, and it's kind of rough. But man, their damn FOIA guy, their public records guy there in Arizona, the best I've ever seen. This dude is on it. I'm telling you, man, he is no joke. I'm not going to put his name out there. Just, I don't know if somebody may not appreciate how good he is, but I do. He's on point. Anyway, see. All right. So let me see here. I just got all right. So I just got a email from Sandy Springs regarding the remainder of my records requests there. So hopefully that's going to have the 911 call in it. I don't know who called exactly. And then copies of the incident report. I already got the dash cam or the body cam footage. I'm looking for the disciplinary records, oath of office, and current salaries for Officer 337 and 250. I do have his name, by the way. Look, that'll be an upcoming video. And let's see the incident number. All right, cool. So I'll dig those records up later on after I'm done with this stream. They put them on a portal. So they give you this key. You have to log in to download it from this portal, and it's only available for like a month before they purge the record. So anyway, all right, guys. So check this out. Let me see if there's any questions. Click like or do something, or I'll do so. Hey guys, yeah, please hit that like button. Appreciate that, Corey. Thank you for bringing that up. See, with the chapters, I believe workers, not the public. Shalom, shalom. Mr. McLean, shalom. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, let's move on to the next thing I want to show you. Oh, that's cool how you can zoom in like that. All right, let me see here. Where is the video? I think I know where it is. Mm-hmm. All right. So, all right, real quick, here's the 911 call to the police to the police station. So, all right.
27th, 2023, 17 hours, 23 minutes, 19 seconds.
Maricopa Permit. Hi, this is Maricopa Public Library. We have a visitor to our library who we've asked to stop recording, which violates state policy for privacy policy. We need police over here, please. Okay, and do you have the address of the library? We're right next to the police station. Okay, but do you have the physical address or no? 18160 North Maya Angelou Drive. Perfect. Okay, and are they in the building or where are they? They are in our building. Where within the center? Yes. Are they like at the front? Or are they in the kids section? Well, right now he's at the front. Okay. And is he white, black, native, Hispanic? Yes. Okay. And is he being aggressive? No, he's not being responsive to our request to stop recording. Okay. Okay, hold on one moment for me. I do have a call started. I'd like to grab 911. Hold on.
It keeps going here. Hold on. I just said hold on. I don't think I can fast forward it. Come on. I don't think that's it. Well, anyway, I ain't got time for that. We're gonna move on to the okay, guys. I'm gonna give you a little bonus video before I get out of here. This is a from the Cardi B incident. This is just a little. Of course, I'm gonna make another video about this, but I want you guys to hear. Remember the guy in the red sweats that came out and smacked my camera? We got a little more footage on homeboy, the house guest. Forgot the name I gave him. I think it's braids and blunts and braids or something I call them. But anyway, check this one out, guys. This is kind of interesting. So the cops using Google Maps, which is kind of weird. You'd think he'd know where this house is, but anyway, let's go in here and check this guy out. All right, here we go. There's no audio for the first couple of seconds on these cameras. I have no idea why that is, but it is what it is. This is 337, I believe. I should dig up his name real quick for you guys.
You don't want to go that way. The loitering thing is not going to work. I was walking on a public street and I was moving the whole time. Public street, the whole time you're good. But now we're standing. Just break that. So you're going to keep walking.
It's funny how the cop kept saying, "Well, you're standing here. You were walking, now you're standing." You're talking to me, man. I'm surrounded by cops. You want me to just walk off while you're talking to me? What a
So then the message there is if you want to come and walk back. When's the last time you stopped somebody to stand on the sidewalk and say, "Hey, you haven't been moving"? We got a 911 call. We got a 911 call. I didn't call because we got a 911 call. Okay? If you were standing here walking along the road, you're going to go, man. Okay? I was.
So you already said you've been walking back and forth.
I've been moving. Until I was walking this way, you guys said wait for the police.
You stood right there for 30 minutes.
Not for 30 minutes, no, I didn't.
30 minutes you stood right there.
You guys are just trying to grab at stuff. You can't turn somebody standing on the street all of it a sudden in the loitering when you wouldn't do that before. If somebody was standing on the street, you would just mind your business. Just because it's somebody with money, now you want to use the weight of the police to do that. Don't do that. Don't say, hey, someone's hanging outside my house. Yes, the police are going to come. You have the right to come and check. Absolutely. So that's why we're here. I have no problem with that. I'm not saying you're just hanging outside somebody's house. Now we're loitering. That's what I'm saying. You're just sitting outside somebody's house. Now we're loitering. It depends on time, place, and matter restrictions. If it was 2 a.m. in the morning, I'm dressed in black and I'm down behind this bush.
The city law does not. Yeah, but I'm just telling you, our city law does not. Everything that you just hit, the city law has nothing to do with.
Well, I'm saying it's exasperating if somebody else.
Oh, by the way, I didn't put this in the original video, but that guy is full of crap. He said everything I just talked about regarding loitering and prowling was I missed it. Like I didn't get it right. Yeah, I did. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, this guy is a 20-year vet of the police force, and he has no clue on the things that we were talking about. He just doesn't. Let me look it up real quick for you guys. Then we'll get back to the video because it gets pretty interesting. Hold on. Let's see. Sandy Springs, Georgia loitering ordinance. Let's just see if the informed citizen knows anything about what he's talking about here. Let's see. Loitering. Let me see. It's kind of tricky to find it. Give me just a second. Muni code. No, it should be easier to find than that. Loitering, prowling. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is the Georgia code for loitering, which is the same one for the Sandy Springs. Let me see if I can find the one for Sandy Springs. Well, it's the same one because I've looked it up before, but it's state statute. So let's take a look. First line of the state statute. A person commits the offense of loitering or prowling when he is in a place at a time or in a manner not usual for law-abiding individuals under circumstances that warrant a justifiable and reasonable alarm or immediate concern for the safety of persons or property in the vicinity. So whether you think what I did was alarming or not, the point that I was making is I said there's a time, place, and manner element to loitering and prowling. So the cop said, oh, it has nothing to do with it. That time, place, and manner has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it does. First line of it says that. In a place at a time or in a manner. All three things I said, time, place, and manner, are in the first line of that law. It's another one of those goofy laws, kind of like disorderly conduct or whatever. It's just, it can be applied differently depending on how you want to do it. But a reasonable jury would say, hey, public street, broad daylight, nah, no. You know, you can't say he loitered or prowled while he stood on a public street. How do you prowl and loiter against somebody when you're standing on a public street? Creeping around to the side of their house or, you know, backyard or something like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it. But public street, broad daylight, yeah, that's a hard sell. Let's get back to the video.
In the middle of the night, sure. Absolutely. But it doesn't mean broad day, walking down the public street, you can still be loitering.
This guy's like, it still could be loitering. Something tells me if you were in the middle of Compton, man, walking through some poor ghetto, nobody would, the police definitely wouldn't be stopping you because you were loitering. Rich neighborhood, all of a sudden, boy, you miss a beat, you're loitering.
You were the house where we're running into an issue, okay?
If I'm what?
You were just standing in front of the house, just going out, we're running into the type
I
of issue.
feel that house, I feel that house. I've been walking up and down the street. That's what I do.
I got you, man. If you were gonna keep walking up, we're good to go. But here's the thing, you just start walking back and forth. Now they have questions.
The only reason I even stopped me.
I haven't even watched this whole video, guys, so me and you are kind of watching it together. But I just heard that security guard say the only thing I did was wave my hand in front of the camera, which is pretty true. He was somewhat cool. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I mean, he was, you know, he wasn't horrible. Let me make this a little bigger. All right, let's get it.
Not wrong. That doesn't make it right. He's not.
That cop telling him he's not wrong, but that doesn't make it right. He'll say anything except, you know what, leave him alone. He has the right to do it.
It's still aggravating and annoying and disruptive of the community, of everything, and what you guys expect.
Disruptive of the community. Quietly taking pictures.
For your quality of life. And I get what you're saying, oh, well, they're celebrities and quality is that and third. But, you know, it doesn't make it. He's not wrong, but it doesn't make it right for me to stand here.
These cops don't know if they're law enforcement or feelings enforcement.
Yeah, just standing there video.
Right.
So I was on in or whatever. So you just ask me, you don't mind you, but speak. We ask you, you can stand there just for a whole hour, just video. Everybody move.
Maybe somebody probably. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's such a. You wake up in the morning and somebody just such a filming you. It's such a, and obviously he wants.
I would like it. I get you. I would like it.
Hold on, for I gotta say shout out to Orange Cones. Damn, gotta stop for a Fitbit. Fat Boy, yeah, I think his food did get cold, but I imagine they can afford a microwave in there or something like that, or some servant to go warm up their food. I still ain't figured out who this guy is. Anybody know who this loser is? He obviously isn't the man of the house. I didn't know at the time for sure who he was. I thought it maybe he could be. I don't know. I didn't know who Offset really was or nothing. But I've since seen a picture of him, and I know that ain't it right there. I wonder if I could light one of his braids on fire and see if it pops. Anyway, let's get back to it.
I wouldn't like it.
I understand what you're saying. Public street.
Yeah, as long as he's still walking, it still doesn't make you feel good about it. I get it. I get you.
He just camped out over
There was like 8 cops there, fam.
You might put something on that camera that might jeopardize my family.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, we get that.
Like, come on, man, like what you doing right now with the police and everything.
I got
This
you.
is jeopardizing my family.
I got
This
you.
might make TMZ.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then y'all will be famous.
Yeah, I don't try to be famous.
Oh.
I see, look, man, you got Zach Morris going on.
Yeah, man, that's how I come to work every day.
You gonna work like this every day?
Every day.
So yeah,
So you wake up in the mirror every day and like,
being it right. Yeah.
Every day.
Even in the middle of the night, I get this fixed. If the rain hit it, I get it cleaned
Every
up.
day.
Hey, for real. Every
No,
day.
if it's raining, he wears a hat. He hides it.
Hey, that's right. You got
to keep it 100.
Come on.
Keep it 100.
That's right. But
you don't say this weird. You know this.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first time.
If this was happening, y'all know what's going on.
I mean, I thought it was someone trying to like.
I'm just ordering my Chinese food. I didn't know that. My security had to tell me. I'm like, oh shit.
I thought someone was trying to get on the property.
Yeah, that's what it
I thought. I didn't know it was someone filming. Man.
They know how to get on the property. Yeah. You know, and
I had to get away from him. He's just.
What kind of shoes you got on, man?
Cocky cop said I had to get away from him. He just like you ain't just yeah, I'm defending myself, punk.
You could tell the person by the shoes they got on.
He said you could tell a lot about somebody, I guess, from the type of shoes they got on. So I guess if you wear Crocs means that you're not shit. I don't know. He's wearing flip-flops. Okay. So I'm not sure whose body cam this is, but obviously it's not Bernie's. I mean, not Bernie's. It's 337's because he just walked off. So it's not his camera.
It's not harassment. People that are famous feel harassed by paparazzi all the time. It doesn't make the paparazzi criminal. Okay, let's do it. No, we don't, man. It be peaceful around here. Okay. It be peaceful around here. This isn't paparazzi.
Look at him chiming in. It has nothing to do with what I said. I said people feel harassed by paparazzi. Doesn't make it criminal. He's like, it's peaceful around here. I mean, my Chinese food.
This is amazing.
By the way, that dude seemed like he was high as a kite and maybe a little drunk. I don't know, but he was not with us. He was out of here. Probably had the munchies.
You're walking by, you're walking by. All I can ask is you continue walking. Okay. All I ask is you uphold your oath to let people have freedom of press. If they're in a public place, you come and tell them as uncomfortable as you are. If you don't like it, go in there.
Please sit here and talk to that cop, man, because that cop gonna use everything and he gonna make it bigger.
Just gonna keep going.
You don't like it, you would have a lawsuit if you arrest somebody. Nobody is arresting you. Nobody's saying we're going to arrest you. I'm saying that's what it would turn out to provide you. We're trying to understand where they're coming from, just like where you're coming from. We just want an amiable,
not you,
resolution to all this. That's it. Okay, that's all we're looking for.
My guy right there, this guy is a melanated gentleman with the glasses. He didn't say a word. He's one of the smartest cops there. He just was there in case there was a problem, but he was like, man, I'm not getting involved with this silliness. This dude just filming. I'm not going to give him a hard time. I'm not going to take sides. I'm just going to be here in case I'm needed, and then I'm out. So props to you, whatever your name is. I didn't even look up his information. I had his badge number, but I'm like, he didn't do nothing. I'm not going to air him out for nothing. So I just left him alone like he left me alone.
Citizens, we call 911. We have to investigate. We should have called an emergency because it ain't an emergency. It's not an emergency.
The good part's coming up. This part I didn't know about until I got this footage, but you're going to hear Mr. Red Sweatpants that hit my camera. You're going to hear some pretty interesting stuff he's got to say, so stick around.
You have enough.
He's not no threat. He's not no threat at all.
Are you good?
He's no threat.
Have you got enough?
Oh my God.
Footage and everything you need for the evening?
What kind of food you get?
Want some?
What you get? No.
I got some chicken wings and some fried rice.
You get chicken wings from the Chinese food place? You get chicken wings from there.
Yeah.
What kind of chicken wings do they got?
Regular chicken wings from real chicken.
From the Chinese place? You have chicken wings?
This fool said regular chicken wings from a real chicken. Oh, okay.
I may not like
They got duck wings.
I hope not.
He said they're not duck wings. Anybody ever had duck wings? Or
Cat wings or duck wings? Gator wings?
Even though you may not.
Gator wings. The hell's a gator wing?
You from the country? You talking about gator?
I am from the country. I'm from Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, cool. Oh my God. So y'all ride horses around there.
I do ride horses.
No disrespect. Yeah, we got like good chicken wings. You know what I'm
Yeah, see,
saying?
I never knew you'd get chicken wings at a Chinese restaurant.
Everything.
Well, it looks like we can at least
Be cool, man. Just say like, you know what I'm
keep
saying?
them
Like,
going.
if you gonna record something, man, record something positive. Don't record nothing negative.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you
It could have been positive until he came out smacking my camera and talking about I ain't getting no, you know what? This dude is such a hypocrite. Be positive. He's trying to project positive vibes while acting like an ass. All right, hold on. Is that Quavo? I seen that Quavo dude when I was Googling Migos. I never heard any of their music. They're popular though, because I heard Eminem speak their name before. All right, Quavo. Let's see if it's Quavo. Nah, that ain't Quavo. I don't think. I mean, that tat on his head would be a tell. Did y'all see a tat on Homeboy head like that? Over his right eye, brow? I don't know. Let's get into it. Let's get back to
security
it.
like, yo, is Mr. Westcott here? And can I get an interview with him or something? Like, that's the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. JD called you.
He don't need to be calling me. The fuck? He got my cell phone number, don't he? Yeah, he can call me on my cell phone. The fuck? But I ain't saying nothing wrong, but at the end of the day, though, he ain't no threat at all, man.
Well, if he keeps coming over here harassing, you gonna call us.
And
You
all
stay
of a
at one
sudden,
place you just
and all of a sudden, I understand what you're
hours
talking
in
about.
at the time.
Yeah.
You know
Let
what I'm
us
saying?
know.
Like, I ain't gonna say nothing that's going, like, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I know you trying to look out for it, man. Look, though, man.
That's why
It's just like, I just come in here to get my Chinese food, man.
Yeah.
And I seen all this shit going on. You heard me? And this all it is. He ain't no threat, man. He recorded everything he talking about right now. And this something that he gonna put on his YouTube.
You know it. You know. That's how it goes.
That's how that shit go, man. It
You
ain't
know it.
no big deal at all. Everything good.
I thought we were.
Hey, for real, I kind of like this dude. I mean, he kind of like bipolar-ish, but I mean, it's kind of interesting the way he flip-flops back and forth. And watch it, you're going to actually give your boy Pat a compliment in a minute. Watch and see.
We were moving. I thought we were trucking.
He no threat at all, man. It just like, where his car parked at, though?
That's what I don't know. That's what I was kind of
You know what I'm
wondering.
saying? Like, walking distance somewhere. Like,
He's got to be off the street.
You heard me? Like, come on, man. Like, where your car parked at?
Yeah.
You parking your car in people's front yard.
Right.
This is not that type of area to be parking your cars.
That is a mystery. Where was my car parked at? Or did I even take a car? More to come on that.
He's somewhere.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you come in here with cameras, they look suspect. They're like you invading people's privacy. You wouldn't want to come home and somebody.
This is a teachable moment for the police, but of course they're not going to do it.
And, you know,
Oh, absolutely not.
I got a camera on you, like, yeah, and then they tell you, this person's property right here. I'm just standing on this person's property. You like, no, look, man, get your shit and go.
That makes me think of like when you're
Cause
kids
you know
and they're
your
like, I'm
family
not
here.
touching you. I'm not touching you. That's what I mean.
Like,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, officer. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what you're saying. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing that don't, you know what I'm saying, fuck up nothing. But it just, like, you motherfuckers just,
It gets annoying.
they just do everything for clout.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
Why everybody just can't just be happy and live a good life and then
Do your
if
thing.
you can record something, record good things.
Right.
There you go.
This right here is bad. By them police officers right now, they just trying to get caught. They're trying to be superstars right now. And this shit is irrelevant, man. This shit about to be on TMZ and nice to meet y'all, man, and everything. But goddamn, man, this shit is fucked up.
Oh, we deal with
Especially
it.
when you living a good life to the point where like you ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Ain't bother nobody. Just minding your business. Boy, what a concept. What a concept.
Like you doing everything right by the name of Jesus, man, like by the book. And the devil always try to come in there.
Can't let him win.
Man, you know it be quiet around here.
It is, yeah.
Man, we got security over here, man. Everybody around here depend on our security around here, man.
This dude is delusional. He said doing everything right, and then the devil come in while he's sitting there high, hitting people's equipment, talking about they ain't getting no, you know what, calling them all kind of names and everything for standing on a street taking pictures. And yet he thinks he's the saint in this equation. The delusion is real, y'all. It is very, very real.
I don't heard a whole lot of people's houses got broken into around here, but
yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, it didn't happen around here.
Nope.
Because it ain't gonna happen.
And I haven't been out here since that night.
But look though, he
I've seen the dogs.
He recorded every damn thing. He got good.
He's
little cat tail on the fur on the microphone, man. This motherfucker, he legit. He TMZ or he TMZ or he shade.
Oh, that's funny. Hold on.
It ain't gonna happen.
And I haven't been.
He's trying to say dead cat, you know, the wind thing on my microphone, but I love the way he said it, man. He's like, he got the cat thing on there. This motherfucker is legit. All right, you right though. All right, listen. But everybody in the comments, like the haters, like, oh, everybody with a cell phone. No, I had a nice camera, mirrorless digital camera, and a gimbal. So you're looking at probably well over $1,000 worth of equipment right there. So it's pretty obvious I wasn't just a guy walking around with a cell phone. You know, it's about $1,500 worth of equipment just to record video that was there. So yeah, let's get that part straight. All right, let's go.
Look though,
I've seen the dogs.
He recorded every damn thing. He got good.
He's
little cat tail on the fur on the microphone, man. This motherfucker, he legit. He TMZ or he shade.
What's that?
Shade.
Oh.
I haven't heard of Shade Room. Anybody know what Shade Room is? No, I didn't get dropped off, fat boy. I made my own way there and back. You know, I got methods. All right.
See the shoes he got on, right? Mm-hmm. Look, he woke up out his bed and said, "Oh shit."
He said I woke up out my bed and okay, whatever. There was like four cop cars there.
He explained the law to the law.
And I felt
he said I'm explaining the law to the law. Yeah, especially the amendments and the law about prowling and the law about film permits, because they didn't know any of it. And if they did know it, they were lying to me. So yeah, I was explaining the law to the law. You'd be surprised how much you need to do that, which is kind of the gist of my channel. Know your damn rights. Let's get it.
Y'all know the law, right? Y'all know that shit like a Bible, right?
That's what they want to do, so.
And
they probably know it like the Bible, which means they don't know it at all.
This shit very well, man. Y'all be my assistant, and everything is good.
Yeah, no, you're good. You go enjoy your food before it gets cold.
Nah, I got a microwave.
You take care.
Hey, I appreciate y'all.
You need an air fryer.
Keep good content, man, instead of bad content.
You got it.
Like, you know, and the good content will make him bigger in life or whatever you're trying to do.
Exactly.
The bad is not going to do nothing but tarnish.
Who is
that? They said, who is that? Yeah, bad content's going to tarnish it, and he helps make bad content. Let's see if they know who it is. He's probably going to be like, I don't know who that is either.
Who is that? It ain't Offset, is it?
No.
She said, is that Offset? And he's like, no.
Who's somebody?
So I don't think the cops even know who that is.
So, all right, well, I just coughed, man. I'm going to dab you up because I just coughed in my hand right now. Y'all did pretty good. Y'all gonna look pretty good, especially with the just got important because there's no overhead lighting here.
Oh yeah, this street is dark.
Dark. Yeah.
It is dark.
Make sure. I get about over 1 million views. So this video.
Shout out to Off Grid. Yeah, you're right. Only ghetto Chinese restaurants sell fried chicken wings. That's legit, man.
Will be seen by a lot, and I must say you guys are gonna look pretty good.
All right, so the rest of this part of the video you guys already heard because that's me. They're right back to where I'm at. So I just wanted y'all to hear the little part that Cardi B and Offset's pet had to say there. So anyway, so that's an update. If anybody is out in the Maricopa area, you feel free to show up to the court tomorrow if you're out there in Maricopa. My court date via phone. Now, like I said, I won't be there, but if you guys are around that area and you want to show support, stand up for our rights, feel free to stop in Maricopa court and hear the the case, the pretrial conference, as if you will, go down. And if you can't make it, which I know most people won't be able to make it, I'm going to get the audio transcripts and then post them along with the original court appearance audio transcript here soon when I get them. You know, it takes a while to get that stuff. But basically, guys, I'm not willing to take a plea. I'm not going to do any kind of negotiating. The case, as far as I'm concerned, has to be dismissed with prejudice. So that means that they can't bring up the case later on me, because this is clearly a rights violation in all types of ways. So we are going to fight this all the way if they decide to continue their pursuit of the Maricopa library kick out, if you will. Oh yeah, guys, hit that like button if you don't mind on your way out. Certainly appreciate it. That helps the algorithm and all that good news, you know, keep it going. So I appreciate the support with that. And I'm about to get out of here. Maybe go play some darts. Does anybody have a question? If you have a question, drop it up in the comments right now. And I will see if I can answer your question. I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover. But there'll be some more of videos coming, guys. I got some good stuff. So please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you really love what we do, go ahead and join the channel as a member. And that would really help out a lot. But, you know, it is what it is. I appreciate you just watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Pata loves you, appreciates it so much. And we're up to 15,000 subscribers, guys. Hallelujah. Hopefully it keeps going. You know, YouTube's kind of finicky. Sometimes you can do good and the next day you got nothing. So I'm hoping that it keeps going for a while and we build up a base of support. Definitely know I've been working at it for months and working hard and taking chances with dealing with these people. You never know what they're going to do to you, even if you're operating within the law. People that don't like stuff can cause problems. Oh yeah, real quick, Mario, my buddy Mario from Not the End of Freedom. This guy is an older gentleman. He's a Costa Rican. He's out of jail finally. I don't know if you guys been watching that video or not, but they finally let him go. And while he was in there, man, they put him through hell. They tried to get him to cop to charges and deals, and they told him, hey, if you just plead guilty, we'll drop all the fines and all the court, you know, all the punishment. Just plead guilty to one of the charges that he had pending. I think it was the one where he's on the side of the highway in Pennsylvania. And they wanted him to plead guilty to that, and then they would drop all fines and everything. Just plead guilty. And he refused. And this is why he was in jail. He said, I'm not going to take any pleas. He said, they're not going to break me. So that dude was in jail for 2.5 months because he recorded a court clerk without her knowing it while he was doing business with her. He had his phone in his pocket and recorded their interaction because they kept playing with his tickets and his dealings with the court. So he wanted a record of it. They got on his channel, saw that he recorded it, and they charged him with felony wiretapping, and they still have the charges pending. But they finally let him go after being in jail for 2.5 months, guys. So if you guys don't mind, support Mario. His channel is called Not the End of Freedom. Not the End of Freedom. And he's a First Amendment guy, is really believes in what he's doing and everything. And he just got out of jail, guys. So if you guys can do anything to help him, man, show him some love, man, even more so than me, just try to help this guy out. He's out there fighting for our rights, So shout out to Mario, as I get a bigger channel, I'm going to try to look out for you, brother. But other than that, let me see if I have any comments. All right. When did I start? Hawk Daddy. Corey, appreciate it. You said thanks for the great stream. I'm saying. All right. Hawk Daddy, I started back doing audits like this level back in November. I have been watching audits for a long time before this. I've supported auditors for a long time. I've sent equipment, money. I even went on an audit with High Desert Community Watch like 3 or 4 years ago, and just hung out with him for a day. Cool guy out there in California. So I've been part of not doing audits, but I've been a supporter of audits for, I don't know, 7, 8 years. And but to answer your direct question, I've been an auditor myself, like going out and actually really doing it since about the middle of November. If you look at my channel, I was out in Decatur, Illinois, and did an audit out there. I think that was my first audit at the Macon County Courthouse. And well, that wasn't the very first audit, but around that time. And then they kicked me out, and it was a big fiasco, and really screwed up video. I mean, I got it all goofy, but hey, I'm getting better. Hopefully the quality of my work is getting better. Not all videos are going to be as good as others, because I can't control what the cops are going to say and how it's going to go down, but I'm going to try to give you guys good content. So all right, Hawk Daddy, you're welcome, brother. No problem. Soon to win audits. We need to get your channel going. Bless you. Have a good night. You too, my man. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Appreciate you guys watching the stream. And I'm going to be posting up some more stuff soon. And thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. This is Prove All Things. And I'm out of here. Shalom. Now I got to figure out how to shut this damn thing off.